For that, Azu. Now, with a career that began at the tender age of 15, our first music guest, J Maloe, has managed to make a name for himself in the local music scene. In 2009, he released his first project titled Klassmates. This was then followed by more projects. And this year, he released his debut album online titled 6 to 6, with his leading single, Looking Back No More, which is now receiving high rotation on South African radio stations. He now joins me in studio to tell us more about himself and about his music. Very good morning to you, Jay, and welcome. Now, you started music at the tender age of 15. What drew you to music? What was it about music that made you decide that this is what you want to do with your life?
It was actually more of playing. We're just fooling around with the computer and, fooled around with some software, and it just came about. It was just natural.
Really?
Yeah.
Like so many years later, what is it that makes you tick? What sets you apart from the rest of the DJs in the country? What's the big deal about J Maloe?
Well, I produce my own music, everything on the whole entire album. So I don't have a pianist or a saxophonist or a bass guitar or anything like that. So I do everything from scratch by myself, and I will feature a vocalist.
Okay.
So I think, the difference is I'm a DJ as well. So I'm not just a DJ that's playing other people's music. I play mostly my music. Yeah.
Now, you've worked with some well-established DJs on your current project.
Yeah.
How would you say that has helped shape your career?
Well, it's done pretty well for me because the single Looking Back No More, I worked with THD, who is a resident in the local Sandton area and Rosebank. So I've managed to launch my single at different venues and also get high rotation on radio play because of him.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about 6 to 6 that you recently released. How would you describe that sound?
Afro. It's an Afro house sound. So it's South African flavor. And pretty much that's it. That's what I do, Afro house.
Okay. Take us through who you've worked with on this particular project.
I've worked with a few international guys. Pascal Moret. I've worked with Tashan Venesini and and a lady called Kain Live from the United States. And locally, it's THD, Zoe, and a guy called Kweti Hanky for a new single that I'll be dropping soon.
Okay. Yeah. What can we expect from that single that you're about to drop now?
The single is a bit different to my normal sound. It's down-tempo. It's a collab with, Kweti Hanky is Nigerian, so it's more of a Nigerian Afro-pop sound. So I went from house to a bit more Afro-pop. So just a bit down-tempo.
And I understand you've also gone commercial. Why did you decide to take that route?
It came with the journey. I can't say I was doing it for a specific reason, but going from deep house, the journey just led me to going more mainstream.
So, and having done it all, what would you say is your strong point? Commercial, Afro, what is it?
I think I'm a really good commercial producer, although I don't do it much, but I'm getting there.
Okay. So you're going to hone your skills towards that particular genre?
I'm going to push more commercial sounds and moving away from the deep house scene.
Right. Any collaborations
coming up
in future?
I can't say, but I am working with a few artists that were at Soul Candy, and
Okay. And who do you look up to in the industry?
This might be a little bit obvious, but Black Coffee is doing really well. I'd say my reason is because he's doing well overseas, and my sound is also touching on the international market a lot because I featured a lot of international producers and vocalists. So I think he'd be my idol because that's where I want to see myself. Okay. More international.
So where would we see you perform?
Everywhere. I'm everywhere. Soweto, Davidton, Cape Town. I've got Pietermaritzburg next month. So I'm just doing everything everywhere.
Okay. So where should how do we get hold of your stuff, of your music?
Okay, my name is J Maloe, right? So it's every online the same, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram, and iTunes, of course, is where I release most of my singles.
Okay.
But every platform possible.
All right, J Maloe, thanks for chatting to us this morning.
Pleasure.
That was a DJ and a music producer talking to us about his music and his new album titled 6 to 6. Let's go for an air break now. We'll be right back.